just lately, just about 3 weeks ago, I realized I'd missed the most important ones, hadn't been seen. And they were about the spiritual stuff.
Yeah, those are the biggest log jams.
There's a lot of suffering in them.
Yes. We reserve our most potent forms of suffering for spirituality and religion, and the ideas attached to them.
Yeah. So maybe just to give an example, probably since 1998, I had an opening with Gangaji. Mm-hmm. And so I'd experienced that regularly in satsangs and taking walks and very simple activities. And so oneness became really important. And as a result of that, the suffering of it going away became more important than other suffering, like just ordinary life stuff. And to see that that's, I want this, let's make it a good example. I want this connection to be here continuously. Let's say let's say I'm not doing it, but I'm asking you, how can that be? Or
quite a demand, isn't it?
How do I do that? Yeah. And seeing, somehow I don't know how it works, but just seeing those that way as little routines, a wanting, this is just a wanting.
Right.
It's the same as the others, it's just got a script about oneness.
Right.
They got a script about judgment or something.
Yes, the oneness script. I want to feel that all the time. Mm-hmm. I demand it. I will not be happy until I do.
And so seeing them that way has made that kind of go way down. It's not gone. Mm-hmm. But I was walking down there today, just kind of miserable. It was cold, and I had a congestive problem with breathing. Mm-hmm. So it was making that a lot worse. And I was in a hurry, too. And it wasn't there. It's okay if I can't find the awareness that's behind things, or there's a wish. The wish didn't go away. The wish is still there, but it isn't causing suffering.
I see. Right, because you're not holding it now. You're not grasping it.
And by seeing the nature of what it was, what these little things are. Mm-hmm. This is new, because this was more important than seeing the other ones.
Yes.
So that's why.
Just seeing it as another passing phenomena. Yeah. That does never pay off. Mm-hmm. It's not even a significant one.
So anyway, that's all I wanted to do, was just mention that, and I guess you're already commenting on it. If you have any, it's kind of an exploration.
Yeah, I think you've explored. And it just goes on, and you see, and you continue to see that everything that arises in mind is just mind. Whether it's spiritual doesn't make it more or less important. Even if it says, I want to be in the oneness, it doesn't make it any more important than saying, I want more pepper on my, whatever, eggs.
No, it's just like you loaded into the little subroutine a different emotion and a different script,
right.
And
yes.
It's still the same thing.
And it's all empty, isn't it?
It's all empty. There's no one there.
There's no one there. It's just a script, just the new script. And consciousness doesn't care.
That's it.
That's it. Enjoy yourself.
I will. Thank you.
Because, of course, the whole trick of this, it's not to be suffused into a sense of oneness at every moment. That's to miss what it's all about. That comes along, and that's wonderful. But you come to a deeper, and actually, the deeper it goes, you get a much more grounded experience of what oneness is. That oneness isn't just a suffused experience of being, grabbed by the beloved into oneness. Oneness is oneness. Oneness is, if you're cold, that's oneness, being cold. If you're in delight, that's oneness in delight. If you're swept into the highest reaches of bliss, that's oneness experiencing itself as bliss. If you stub your toe, it's oneness experiencing itself as stubbing your toe. If you're having a totally ordinary moment with no spiritual hue to it at all, that's oneness experiencing itself as a totally ordinary moment. So our whole notion of oneness is what also gets deconstructed the more we see that even all the ideas we have about oneness, those aren't any more true than all the other ideas we had about everything else in life. That indeed oneness actually meant one, which means there's nothing outside of the one. You can't get away from it. And it's only little egoic thoughts that say, I want the oneness to be like this and to feel like this all the time. And everything else, the hell with that. That's not the oneness. I mean, it's all one, but I don't know what that stuff is. Do you see? It's just ridiculous on the face of it, but it's amazing how long we fall for it. Maya, the great goddess of illusion, is not stupid. Maya is the smartest force in all the universe. Maya can fool wisdom with half of Maya's brain cells tied behind her back. Maya can fool the most intelligent mind in the universe, and most frequently does. Because Maya's smarter, Maya's faster, Maya's quicker, Maya's much more intelligent than the smartest mind that ever walked the planet. They don't tell us about illusion. We think illusion's dumb. Illusion's not dumb. Illusions is just an unfathomable intelligence. It's something that just one should be bewildered by. I hold illusion in the highest respect. I'm actually amazed by illusion, what it does and what it creates and how it gets away with what it does. What an amazing show it plays. We think it's evil. It's not evil, it's just deceptive. And hell, we go to magicians to be deceived. We pay good money and go to the damn movies to be deceived. We go watch stories that never happened and never will, and we weep and cry about them. There's a part of our nature that loves the grand deception. But only when somehow intuitively we know it's the grand deception, then we can enjoy it. Then we can dive in.